Before we get started on the farm, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create my own custom line of PCs suitable for everybody from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. Apex Gaming PCs are offering up to $250 off your next purchase just by using my link in the description below. So go check them out.
Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we are getting the harvest started. We're going to get both of our combines up and running, out on the field and harvesting. We have a little bit of an issue in that, well, we've got a couple of issues. One, in that we do not have a lot of money. We've got £1,209. And so keeping these running with the hired worker is going to be tough. The second problem we've got is that we've got a lot of rain on the way over the next couple of days. It is going to be a wet harvest this year. We're going to get started with one of our new and very large fields, field 14 here. Now, we have 4 fields that are ready to harvest, 2B, 12A, 12C, and 14. 14 being our biggest field on the farm. We are looking to get this knocked out and hopefully maybe 2B knocked out today. Then we should be good for tomorrow as well to get the other 2 fields done. And then after that, we've got these 4 fields, so 6, 3, 2C, and 12B that should be ready next month, which we've got to knock out in a single day to beat the rain. Trouble is, after that, the whole way through the back half of August to October, we are currently forecasting rain. So I don't quite know how this is going to go. We got a lot of stuff to do in a very short period of time. And it's going to be a tough one to get done. First, though, what we're going to do is get everything set up. So we're going to get both of these combines down here. And then I'll go and get the headers to them sorted. And we can get everything connected up and get both combines started in the field. First header down here is for the TR96. So we will hook that up. Jump out here, connect up any wires and everything else that we've got. We want to go around the field clockwise, so we'll get that set up. Let's start up the front, start up the back. We are going to get a lot of straw off these fields. So let's just check that we are dropping straw swaths. We want to do that, and I switch to the back. Doesn't seem to tell me. Yeah, I have no idea whether this is dropping swaths or not at the moment. Let's go in here and we'll see. And it is not. So let's drop swaths. Perfect. And now that we're onto the field, we can set this up. We want to do 2 headlands. So multiple tools, multiple headlands. We want to go clockwise, sharp in the corners. The combine is perfectly set up from last year. So field 14, generate me a course. And yep, I am very, very happy with that course. So let's pop back out. We want to copy that course because we're going to apply that to the second combine. And we are going left with this one, so away it goes, and in it goes. Perfect. Let's go and get the second header and get our second combine going. So I've got the second header. We'll spin this around. We'll put this in front of the other trailer, so they're parked over here. We are going to have to move these trailers because they are, of course, both in the way. But I'm not expecting to have to put the trailer back on either of these, the header back on either of these combines before we finish these fields. So that's good news. and connect all of that up. Start everything up. There we go. And start you going. Perfect. We want to copy that course. We want to set this one going on the right down here, and we want first waypoint set for this. Check that we are doing a swath, which we're not, so set that going, and then once we get to here, we'll set this going for first waypoint, and away it goes, and both of our combines are started. So for carting, we're going to be using the 8340. It's a good solid tractor for doing this, and I'm quite happy with it. We could possibly do with repairing it first, but we don't have the money for that and to keep our combines running, so that will unfortunately have to wait. We could do with giving it some fuel before we start, and actually I haven't checked the fuel levels on the combines. I can't remember if I refueled those before the end of last year, so we're gonna have to check those in a moment. First though, we'll just refuel this. I've got a front weight around here somewhere, and I'd like to put that on the tractor as well. Yeah, we do have weights. We have the 10-week, no, so we don't have a front weight. I thought we did, so that's fine. Let's get this down to the field and get emptying the combines, because the one thing we don't want today is either of our combines to stop, and it looks like one of them might have. Yep, it's got round to this point here and it needs to unload, but that's all right. It's a nice easy place for us to unload, and there's plenty of time and space for the other combine to catch up as a result of this, so I'm not too worried. We would like to keep things moving, obviously, but in some cases that's not always possible. And now this unloads, and we've got the second combine coming up behind. I am so pleased we're running a 2 combine setup on this farm. It just would not be possible for us to do this otherwise. Interestingly, he's rocking his front the front bed while we empty. Oh, this needs to unload quickly because we have the second combine coming up behind, and that's going to need to empty as well. Looking at the height of the grain in that, yeah, that is also getting full. And there we go. This one's empty. We'll go and empty the other one. 55% full on this combine, or off this combine. And now we've got to get the other one done as well, and this is where it's going to be a little bit more of fun to get this combine should keep going though, because it's not had to cut its way out. We should be able to keep this one moving, and yeah, sure enough, there we go. It's getting ready to keep going as we are moving. And so this will turn sharply in this corner. We'll empty it out enough, and then we'll top everything off and keep going once we're around this corner. So yeah, really good to see these combines doing as well as they are, and keeping things going. We should get an awful lot of wheat off here, despite the fact that I don't think the field was in the best of conditions. We've not scanned this field yet, unfortunately. Or did we get to scan? Oh, we did get to scan this field. Field 14. Let's see what our yield map is like. Yeah, you can see immediately. This is not going to be our best year on it. But it should still produce a lot of wheat despite that. We're coming up to our first full trailer off this field. I would like to hit it before the end of this headland, and yep, we have. That is not bad at all. by the time we've got off the first headland, we're empty. We're full, actually. Completely the opposite. We have our first full trailer off here, and that is boding very, very well. Already 14,500 litres. We should be able to get this to produce quite a bit of wheat, and this is just the first field. This is our first field of winter wheat. We've got 2 more winter wheat fields and a canola field to do in the next 2 days, and those are gonna produce just a massive amount of wheat for us. I'm hoping the wheat price is good this year. Coming up on my second full trailer, we've emptied out the other combine. I'm going to go and empty it out again in a minute. Oh, this tractor definitely needs some repairs. There we go. Its engine conked out as I was emptying. We need to keep this going. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and empty the other combine again. Oh, second time. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. And I was just thinking, we've got a battle going on between the money coming in from our fishing area and the and how much we're spending on hired workers here. That's basically keeping us at the same level. Our fishing area is currently paying for our hired workers for this field, which is pretty amazing, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that at all. Now this is about to break out and head down the other end, so I'm hoping we can keep this emptying until then. Yep, that'll do. We are at 93%, so we'll top off with the other combine coming the other way, but with a tractor that's slightly unreliable isn't great. We might end up having to put our 7610 on this carting just to keep us going if this tractor keeps having these problems. I mean, it's not horribly bad how much it needs repairs. It's only just under 50%, but it's enough to start causing problems, and we want to try and avoid that kind of pain if we can. So checking on our combines, this one is doing fairly well. It has a good 60% fuel, so that's brilliant. And its condition is looking okay, so this is going all right. However, this combine we've got a little bit more of a problem with. We've got a lot less fuel. The combine itself is in slightly worse condition. One thing that isn't helping the condition of our combines actually on here is these stones. This field is absolutely full of massive stones, and that is not going to help our combines at all. But more worryingly is the fuel level on this is getting low. So at some point we're going to have to get this refueled. I'm hoping that it might do a fair amount more on this field. But we'll keep an eye out and we'll see how things go. Our combines are making impressive progress though through this field. We've got maybe a third of the way into it already across the 2 combines. As I was saying earlier, definitely the best way to go to have a 2 combine setup on here. And actually, fields get done bigger when they are, or gets done quicker when they are a bigger setup like this. Really helps to keep them going, keep the combines flowing, and keep the work coming. I think we're going to be at like 92% full on here with a full combine, and I think the other one is about to do a cut-in, so we'll line ourselves up here. We'll top ourselves off from this combine, and then, yeah, we can come and empty the other one once it's finished its cutting on the other side. Back to the field just in time to empty our first combine. We'll bring this round here and line us up We already have... so we've already got 3 trailers off here. So that's 45,000 minus 500 each. So 43,500 litres off this field already. Which is pretty huge. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic amount that we've got off here. I'm blown away. That is going to be nearly 60,000, and we're only about halfway through the midpoint of this field. That is a huge amount of wheat we're going to have this year. And this tops off our trailer, taking us up to just under 60,000 on here. We are currently 96% full. It is taking a little while for this trailer to fill up because the combine is actually empty. But I want to top things off. Oh, and this engine conking out is really not helping things. But we really need to get this topped off so that we are as efficient as possible. I want to pick up the other combine as it comes back down the row it's on, because it's currently doing a cut-in. And I'm going to have trouble doing that. Oh, we're 100%. I'm going to have trouble doing that. It stands at the moment because we're halfway across the field. So we're going to go and tip this and get back in time to empty that out. I'm actually surprised at how much easier a large field has been to manage with the harvest. No chance of the combines getting in each other's way or getting too far ahead or anything like that. It's just worked really, really smoothly as far as keeping these 2 combines going. Yes, I've had to be on hands all the time to try and make sure that they don't stop. But neither combine is particularly full at the moment. Both has continually kept going. And yeah, we're on to our 5th load off here, taking us up to just shy of 75,000. I think we got 72,500 in total off this field so far. And it's just gone so smoothly, other than this 8340 conking out every so often. So we've got a great demand come up at British Grain. Let's take a quick look and see what that is. British Grain. Yeah, it looks like it's for corn, which we have very little of, unfortunately. So let's just double check that. For corn, no, it's definitely not for wheat. There it is. It's for barley, and we have none of it. So, yeah, doesn't make any difference to us whatsoever. We'll just continue as we're going. And in fact, our combines are now into the final section of this field. Won't be long to finish off now. And our first combine is now coming up to its last run. So let's just pull this up alongside like so and empty it out. See how much we get off here. Wow, yeah, we are closing in on 90,000. We won't get 90,000 off here because that would take another full trailer plus a bit. But that combine is done, I think. Yep, there we go. So that one's finished. We want to get that out the way. We have enough fuel with this combine to keep it going today. So we'll take this over and we'll start getting it set up on the next field. However, what I don't want to do is have it so that... is that an entrance? That's an entrance. Is have it so that it's getting too far ahead of the other one. It's only 20 to 4 in the afternoon. We will definitely get the headland knocked out here on 2B. So let's start that up. Lower that down. But we need to go and get the other combine filled up. So I'm going to just clear this waypoint. I'll clear that course, start a new course. Same setup, so should be fairly simple for 2B. Generating a course, and yeah, that is going to be knocked out really, really quickly, that field. And then we'll give it a stop for a minute and go and switch to the other one. So the other combine is there waiting for me with whoa, as I'm sitting here with my tractor and trailer. We're 64% full. I don't think we're gonna end up with a full trailer, as I said. So while we're closing in on 90,000, I think we're closer to or I think we're going to be closer to closer to 85,000 off here, which is not bad. We are actually going to leave this tractor and trailer for now. Yeah, and then take this combine, go fill it up with some fuel, and then we'll be able to get started on the second field fairly quickly after that. So bring it up to our fuel station, turn it off, get it refueled quickly. I'm hoping we've still got... Oh, wow, we do not have a huge amount of fuel in our fuel tank. I'm hoping this is going to be enough to keep this combine going today, because, yeah, okay, it's enough. I think we're going to have to borrow some money next game day. We've only got £1,224 left. That is not going to see us through the harvest. We need to buy more fuel. We need to keep our harvesters here going, and we are definitely going to need to repair the 8340 before we continue into tomorrow as well. If we can knock out 2B tonight as well, that is going to make a big difference. At the moment, we should be able to do that. Not a very big field. This will we'll go through this fairly quickly. Let's copy this course. Oh, copy it, please. Oh, clear it. Copy it. There we go. And then copy the course on here. There we are. Right, let's set this going. So left, first waypoint, and away you go. Then here, start you up. Start up. Oh, unfold it. Yeah, it can take a while for these to unfold. So that will give the other combine a little bit of space to work. And then we'll bring this in here like so. So keeping the same track. And away it goes. Oh, no. Not nearest waypoint. We want first waypoint from here. Otherwise, it does that. Go. There we are. And it's off. Ah. Oh. Right, third time's a charm. We're on the right track with first waypoint. Away we go. And that's got it. Finally. So earlier I was saying that the 7610 would be a good alternative to the 8310 if we needed it, because the 8310 is having some issues with its repair level. Yeah, the 7610 is in the same boat, to the point where I'm going to park it in the shed here so that we can get it repaired. This is going to cost £950 to repair, so that's not too bad. I need to go and empty my combines, though. And we're still at 1,255 for our hired workers today. So... yeah, it's not been too bad. We've managed to get away with it not costing us anything to hire our workers. But we're going to have an overnight cost with our loan and everything that's going to throw us probably into the negative. And as a result, I think we're likely to need to get ourselves an extra bit of income to keep going tomorrow, and that is gonna have to be a loan. We don't have time with everything at the moment to turn around and borrow and actually go and sell anything. We have plenty to sell to repay it back later, so that is fine. But it is gonna be the thing we have to do, is to go and get a loan in order to keep things running on the farm during this harvest. Because if we don't, we are just gonna grind to a halt. I've had to stop one of my harvesters because it's getting a little bit of ahead of the other one. We have got another great demand that's come in, and that seems to be not for anything we have. It's a county stores, and it's for cake. There's a great demand for cake at county stores, which we have none of. So it makes no difference to us whatsoever for cake to be on great demand. But our combines are doing fairly well. It's only 10 past 6. We're going to have this field knocked out today as well. That puts us in a really, really good position going forwards, especially as we know that we should be able to get the 2 fields that we've got tomorrow knocked out as well. So I set this off going again, and yep, things should be good now. It's only about half full, that combine, but we might as well keep ourselves going. He says, as the engine conks out on the 8340 again. This tractor needs repairing before we continue this harvest tomorrow. Absolutely. 2 combines are working well again together though, and yeah, this field absolutely should be completed by the end of today. Harvesters are on the last couple of rows now, just finishing up on these ends. This one seems to be recycling the straw, but that's okay. It'll get to the end of here, and yeah, then we can unload it and move it out the way while the other one comes into position. We've got over 30,000 litres off this field alone. I'm fairly sure we've got 100,000 litres or so off here today. Let's move this out the way. Keep it unfolded because there's no point in folding this in. And yeah, we want to take this down to the bottom corner of field 14, ready to go and harvest field 12C tomorrow, and then we'll get this combine unloaded as well. So we got 1,525 litres from the first combine. We've got, yeah, another 4,000 litres from this one, which is brilliant. Let's just take the hired worker off this, and then we'll be able to very quickly and very easily take this down the bottom and set it with the other combine, and then we'll go and tip that and see exactly how much wheat we've got off these 2 fields today. Before I even tip this though, I'm really pleased with today's progress. We've managed to knock out 2 of the 4 fields we need to over these 2 days, including the biggest field that we needed to do. So that is absolutely awesome. We're going to get a massive amount of wheat off these fields. So we've got 5,000 litres in here, which is excellent. That is going to plug the hole that we lose with the 500 litres short of 15,000 that this trailer does. There we are. How much have we got? We have 116,000 litres of wheat. That's really, really good. Price-wise at the moment for wheat, it's not great. Max price. Oh, yeah, max price is an extra extra £233. We're looking at £85,000 at the moment if we sell at best price. So that's really good. 85,000 off just what we've harvested today. And that isn't even all of our wheat. We've still got an entire field of winter wheat to go, plus the spring wheat that we got in field 1. Looking really, really good. However, that's been a nice full day here. We're going to leave it here, which means that all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.